Welcome back to Survival on Purpose. My name is Brian. Thanks for joining me. This video is not going to be about knives, hatchets, or axes, but it's going to be about something that most of us use and have a need for, and that is a cell phone case. In this particular case, a waterproof cell phone case from the folks at Ghostek. This is the Ghostek Atomic iPhone 6 waterproof case. So the folks at Ghostek were kind enough to send me this so I could show it to you, and I particularly like it because I have an iPhone 6, and I personally have been using for a couple of years a LifeProof case, and there's some things I like about this case and there's some things I don't like about it. This is the Atomic case from the folks at Ghostek, and we're going to talk about what I like and don't like about this case too. So let's take you over to the stump top, take a quick look at this, and I want to kind of do a comparison between this and the LifeProof. Okay, so here's the LifeProof with my iPhone in it, and this is the Ghostek, and you can see the Atomic, and you can see they are about the same size. I can vouch for the LifeProof. I've dropped it numerous times on concrete. No damage to the phone. I haven't dropped it in water or anything, but you know, I've gotten it wet before and been in the rain and not really had a problem. I just don't worry about it. I know I've tested this thing and it works. So let me show you. First of all, the first minor complaint I had about this was it comes just like this, and it doesn't really tell you how to take it apart or anything. So you have to kind of look, and if you look, you can see a little bit of a gap here on the corner. So basically, you're going to just peel that up. Now this thing is just really, it's just kind of a soft, flexible material, and that's the seal. So you want to make sure you keep that clean. We'll put that over here, and then the same thing, you can take the back seal off just the same way. Find the corner that's got a little bit of a gap in it, and just peel it off with your fingernail like so, and it just peels right off. So, and that's it. There's no moving parts, no O-rings, nothing to get lost. And and it actually comes with some instructions here inside. So I think folks at Ghostek, it'd be great if you put some instructions on the outside here on how to open it, because it took me a minute. I didn't want to tear anything up. You know, you start prying stuff, you never know if you're really going to be doing the right thing or not. I have a sometimes bull in a china shop syndrome, so didn't want to tear anything up. But so that's obviously that's nothing major, but I figured it out. But it would help to have some instructions just quickly on the packaging. Hey, here's how you open it, because I really wasn't sure. I'm going to go ahead and open up first we got to open up the charging port here on the LifeProof, and we'll unscrew the headphone jack, and then this comes open like so. And so this is two pieces, and that's the back, and it's kind of a stiffer plastic, and you can already see, by the way, there's one of the things I don't like about this LifeProof case. It's got an O-ring in it. If it stays in this little channel, and every time if I ever take it off or anything, it's like really, it just doesn't want to stay in there. You see, it's just it's a exercise in patience to get this thing to work, to seal back properly. And then the front of it is so it's just two pieces, and it works. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I've used it, and I've had this is my second LifeProof case. They work just fine. Okay, but I'm just telling you, the O-ring here is a pain in the neck. Okay, I like the fact that the LifeProof has a screw-in O-ring seal right here on the where the headphone jack goes, so it's a positive seal. But the charging port is just got a little rubber neoprene seal here that presses against this with a hinge, and it snaps over. But it works. I mean, there's no fault with that, so we'll set that aside. So this one, the way it works is you've got a charging port here on the bottom, and it's just got a little rubber plug that goes in, and it just seals into the metal frame itself. It's got an aluminum frame. Same thing with the headphone jack. And then it's got a little switch on the side here to turn your from speaker to vibrate, you know, to mute your volume. And then inside it has a little small round toggle that's got two little tips on it that click on the little side of your iPhone. If you got an iPhone, you know what I'm talking about. It's got right here on the side, it's got a little switch right here that you switch back and forth from speaker to vibrate. Those little tips on that toggle engage in that and flick it back and forth. And then it's got your buttons on the side here for your volume up and down, which correspond to inside. And then it's got your other power button on the outside, on the side here. So, but it's a metal frame. I like that. I also like the fact there are no O-rings. Okay, this is the seal, and basically you just put it on, like so, kind of catch it on that groove. You see that's got a groove right here. Right there's a groove, and this thing has actually got a little channel for the groove inside of it. So basically you just stretch it on there, and once you get it started, it just goes on, and you work it around until you see no gaps. And when you see no gaps, you kind of, just work it, and it's supposed to be sealed. So they recommend that you test these things before you use them. So I'm not going to test it with my iPhone in it because I don't want to trash the iPhone if it does leak. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some toilet paper, because you'll be able to tell for sure if that gets wet. It's just really easy to see when toilet paper gets wet, right? It just kind of, we're going to just pack it up in here a little bit, make sure it's sealed, check it all the way around both sides of the seal. Then I got a bucket of water here. We're going to put it in. So okay, so obviously it floats because it's full of air. So what we're going to do is okay, go ahead and laugh. I know you're laughing. It's okay. It's pretty high doofus factor going on here right now. Here we go. Here we go. Balance, 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 balance. Balance. There we go. Okay, she's in there. Here we go. There's the stopwatch. Can you see that? So we're just gonna let it run. 32 minutes. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Still floats, so that's a good sign. Let's take it out of here. Let's take it apart and see if she's dry inside. We'll just pull the back off this time. And it's dry, so I say it passed the test. Here we go. This is Max. Max, say hello to everybody. Tell them. You're a good boy, Max. Okay. So, passed the waterproof test. I got it on the phone now. I want to show you a couple things that I do like. And I like this switch better. The side switch that changes from the vibrate. You see it goes from vibrate to speaker. It just plain works really, really good. The one on the, honestly, the one on the LifeProof is kind of hit and miss. You got to kind of push it and mess with it. I think I like the positive screw-in O-ring of the LifeProof as far as the seals here better. It just seems like they're a little tougher, a little stronger, but it didn't leak. So all in all, I'd say this is a great little case. I'll put a link to this below. This is the Ghostek Atomic. Thanks again to the folks at Ghostek for sending this to me. I gotta say, I like my LifeProof, but this may be replacing it. I really like the, if for no other reason than this little toggle, man. Because like, what I don't want to happen is I'm sitting in church and all of a sudden I get some kind of notification or whatever, and this really works to turn it off. So there you go, works great. Look at it. So anyway, that's a Ghostek Atomic case. If you're looking for a good waterproof, solid, I like the fact that it's metal case for an iPhone 6. I want to check this one out. As always, thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. Thanks for subscribing, for liking, for sharing, and for watching those ads. And thank you for clicking those Amazon links and doing your shopping through my links. I really appreciate it. It really helps. Once again, my name is Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival is not an accident, so be prepared. Keep your phone dry.